Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome again to Fantasy Basketball Goat. And I'm sorry if I want to apologize because I know I didn't upload for like a couple of weeks now. As you can hear with my voice, I was sick for a couple of weeks, and I'm just getting better now. But yeah, starting today, I'll start to upload a new video. I try to upload once or twice a week as much as I can, and try to catch up with all the latest news about the fantasy basketball. But today, we're doing a waiver wire pickup. So what I mean by waiver pickup is these are the players that 50% or below owned by a team, and they have a good chance to become a top 150 player or higher because of their situation. It might be for only a week or a few weeks or a month or even for the rest of the season. But this is only a speculation, but a big chance that you will hit a good win with picking up these players. For the first one, as you can see, it's Cameron Payne. It's the latest news. If you didn't watch last night about what happened with Chris Paul, there's not news if he will sit for how many long or if it's only for last night. But as you can see, Cameron Payne, every time he started, he will produce a good like stats. Last night, when he started second half, he produces 1 3 points, 14 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. And every time last year, every time when he started for Chris Paul, he produces a top 100 to top 70 stats. So I know there's no news yet with Chris Paul, but if I were you, I will pick him up as soon as I can, and let's see what happens. So because we don't want to wait, because might be other managers will snag him. It's good to like give him a shot. And I'll see if Chris Paul will get back. You can still keep him if you need assists, but you will need to lower your expectation. But if not, then this is a win-win for you. So Cameron Payne will give you at least 6 assists per game if he started, and if you given minutes, plus at least 12 to 15 points per game and steal a game, and giving you also like 3 rebounds, 3 points per game, and a solid free throw percentage. So yeah, if you're looking for assists and if you want to try Cameron Payne, go ahead and pick him up. For our next one is Cam Johnson from Brooklyn Nets. If you haven't heard what happened with Kyrie Irving, he was suspended for 5 days. And Cam Thomas is currently 42% owned. So like managers, he is well known because of last year when Kyrie Irving sit and they give him chance, more minutes, more usage, he produces. And as you can see right now, he is when he gave them time, or this is from last week, he is 43% field goal percentage, 87% free throw percentage, 1.3 3 points made per game, 14 points, 14.3 points per game, 2.3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal per game. I know it's hard to get some points per game, points right now. So if you need points, you need like a solid upside. Grab Cam Thomas if you still can, because it looks like owners are snagging him. And yeah, check your waiver wire for Cam Thomas. Especially looks like I'm hearing on the news that Kyrie Irving is not going back to Brooklyn Nets. So there's a big chance that Cam Thomas will have more touches and scoring time. So go ahead and snag him as fast as you can. And for our third one is Malik Monk of Sacramento Kings. Malik Monk is currently 22% owned, and the past week he is producing 51% field goal percentage, perfect from the line, 2.7 3 points made, 19 points per game, 2.3 rebounds, and 5.3 assists. I know De'Aaron Fox is already back from the injury, but if you look at the past few games, he is with the starters by the end of the game, closing games with other starters, and he is producing a good stats right now, and he's getting more minutes, eating minutes from other starters, especially their rookie. I forgot the name. It's Murray, sorry. And yeah, so if I were you, I'll pick him up, especially if you need points and assists and a good solid 3 points made per game. And so I know the field goal percentage is about 51%, like 50%, and it will come down, but the free throw percentage will be solid. 3 points made and scoring will be solid as long as they keep giving him the minutes and the usage. But looks like that's what they're doing right now. And yeah, if you have time, check Malik Monk on your waiver wire and try to pick him up as soon as you can. And for our fourth player, it's Patrick Williams from Chicago Bulls. I know we are disappointed in the start of the season because he is not producing what we expected. But maybe we need to lower expectation. But if you need a efficient scoring player with defensive or like block shots, you can grab Patrick Williams, especially their big man. There's our big man, Andrew Drummond, is injured, and plus he is at the starting lineup, so he has a secure minutes right now. He is 46% field goal percentage, good free throw percentage, 1.23 points per game, 11 points, 11.6 or 12 points per game, 6 rebounds. That's the key. A rebounding wing, giving you 6 rebounds, 1.2 assists, and 1.4 blocks per game. I'm not sure if the blocks will stick, but when we hear the news that he said he wants to be more aggressive defensively and even offensively, this will be a good indication that he is trying. So he's hard to produce or to help the team. So he's producing defensive stats for a wing. I mean, he's a power forward right now, but his size, I think, he's 6'8", 6'7", 6'9". Not really sure, but if you need some blocks and a good percentage, try to look if Patrick Williams is available in your waiver wire and pick him up as soon as possible. Especially he is a starter, he has solid minutes, and yep. And for our last waiver wire pickup, this is debatable. I was thinking about Mason Plumlee, Koloko because they're starting him and you have a 2 weeks window. But I know that last game he disappointed us with his stats and he only placed 19 minutes. Also Mason Plumlee if you need a rebounding, but I went with Terrence Mann of the Clippers. Terrence Mann, he is currently 5% owned, and he is closing games uh, with the Clippers for the past two games. And so far, his stats for the past few games, November 6th, it was 14 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. And yesterday, November 7th, was 66% from the field. Oh, yeah. November 6th was 87% from the field. And yesterday, 66%, 75% free throw percentage, 1 3 points made, 16 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals. And he is both has 30 minutes and closing the game. So looks like he is getting the nudge with Powell, and we can see that Terrence Lewis is using him for defense, and he can also score. So maybe try to snag Terrence Mann, and let's see what happens. Same thing with Cameron Payne, but I have more faith on Cameron Payne, especially if Chris Paul will not play. But you can grab Terrence Mann right now. He's 5% owned, and let's see what happened. And that's it. That's our list. 5 player or waiver pickup for this week. It might change. Let's see. And also, if you you don't really need to pick them up, but also, especially if you don't need them on your team, but some players, it's no brainer that you need to pick them. And also, you also need to check your waiver wire. There's a lot of players right now that you might need, especially for big mans. Like I said, Mason Plumlee, Koloko, you can try them, but I don't really see that much upside with them, especially Koloko when Siakam will come back. Mason Plumlee, if you want rebounds, then that's it. You can pick him up because he's not really giving you a defensive stats, and field goal percentage is too low for a big man. So yeah. And before I close this, I just want to let you know that this is basically 12 team, but also you can try if you want to pick them up from 10 team. Every time I do a video, it's basically 12 team, normal setup, 9 cat. So yeah, so we'll see you guys here again from me, maybe by the end of this week or next week. We have another segment that we want to do. So thanks for listening, guys, and I'll see you guys later.